Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought today we could have a look at the trades that I've been taking throughout this week. We can go through them, see why did I climb in and how is it going. So what I do over the weekend is a pre-market analysis to see basically where is the money at, what pairs do I want to focus on for the medium term, for the whole week, and also where is the market going over a longer period of time. To do this, I watch quite a few different YouTubers and I learn quite a bit from what they're seeing and what they believe is happening and looking at their outlook for the week. And basically, I go into my charts and I have a look to see what matches up with my plan, like what I'm looking to do, that kind of thing, and how to just relate it to what they're doing to give me the absolute best chance of getting the wave, of getting the trade that is going to make me money. When I place a trade, I use the ATR. I place trades on the minute 5 and I basically only trade on the minute 5. So to do a bit of analysis and get a trend going and a bias, I look at the 1 hour. If you look anything longer than that, for the trading I'm doing, it's just not worth it. So let's jump straight into it. In the beginning of the week, one of my top charts to look for was the Australian dollar, US dollar. And the market was pushing up most of last week. It was relentless on this uptrend. And I decided it was time for it to go down. So my plan was to wait for it to break its top and make a rejection and come into my trade. So when I climb into a trade, it's normally on a Monday, sometimes on a Tuesday, but I like to get into it with the idea that I'm going to be holding it for the week, maybe the next week, and maybe the month. So I waited for it to break up. My bias was that it's going down, and the market has moved down. So when I got into my trade at 8:30, I set my stop loss at 20 times the ATR. So whatever the ATR number is over the last 14 periods, I set my stop loss at 20 times that. It gives the market enough room to breathe. As you can see, the market went up. If my stop loss was hanging above, I would have been out. So thank goodness I trade a bit smarter than that and I do 20 times the ATR. I found that this keeps you out of the bad stuff, out of the stop hunts, and it really just almost guarantees you success. So the uptrend was broken and it had a bit of a retest, and the market has kind of gone sideways until now. So if we have a look at it now, it is starting to break the lows. You can see that there's a lot of reversal traders in here. A lot of guys want to buy the market. You're getting quite strong moves up and very powerful move downs. And it just continues. So the more people buying, the chances are the market's going to continue to fall. And being a Thursday evening, Friday is probably going to continue to move down as the buyers start to close their positions off. So I'm going to hold this trade. I'm going to hold it probably through next week as well. Yeah, that's what it is. Dollar yen was an amazing trade. If we had a look at it, this was Monday's opening and it broke out of this trend. I got into my trade at a really good price and it was basically an immediate take profit. So same story, stop loss was 20 times the ATR. I decided to put my take profit here because I believe there was a lot of sellers in the market that were busy selling in this zone with their stop losses just above. And my goal was to basically take profits where they're hitting the stop loss. And you can see the market pushed up even to take this top out. And since then, the market has kind of like consolidated. It's just moved sideways. So I'm quite happy to be out of this trade. Next week we'll have a look again because I think there's a lot of people trying to buy here. So the market may be choppy throughout next week. New Zealand dollar, US dollar was a disappointment. Basically, the bias was that it's going down. I got in when the top got taken out at a really good price with stop loss at 20 times ATR, and the market has pushed up. So I was wrong. Not really anything I would have done differently. I did have two New Zealand dollar trades, and I should maybe limit it to only having one for each pair. So when one pair moves strongly against my opinion, I don't lose double. Yeah, but nothing else really to say about this. You can see how it broke the short term uptrend and sellers got involved and they got taken out. So I think it is pretty good what I'm looking for. And yeah, rewind me, I would have still probably taken this trade. On the US dollar CAD, this is one of the markets that I'd be moving like how I wanted it to. So this is the Monday opening. It opened still very much down. And the market broke the low just how I was waiting for. I got in a little bit later than what I would have normally got in on. I would have liked to get in after it broke the low before it broke out of the trend line. But yeah, got in, stop loss, 20 times ATR. It is normal stuff. And the market is pushing up. It's looking great. On the hourly charts, the amount take profit is way up here, guys. This is where the market is probably heading to. I am quite excited to see how next week is going to go. But yeah, I'm not planning on closing any trades. The reason being is because this low was taken out in the hourly. And I guarantee you there's a lot of sellers getting involved here. You know, they'll be drawing their box. They'll be saying, okay, this is a zone of resistance. And from experience, it is probably going to continue moving up the more sellers there are. The reason why I've chosen this zone to take profit is because this was the best selling position. So we had these lows in here. They were broken, retested, sharp rejection. This rejection also followed quite a few strategies that I know a lot of the big guys watch, you know, and I think a lot of sellers started to get involved in this zone. So they're sitting at break even at the moment. I don't know if they would have moved anything because the belief system is strong. They're probably adding to their trade. And yeah, we're just going to see how it ends up next week. But I think coming up here to the 1.3 to 700 mark, I think that is a good zone to look at. New Zealand CAD, my other sucky trade. I don't know what happened to New Zealand, but yeah, pretty powerful move against me. This trade I took a bit differently than what I would have normally. Monday opening, I was hoping for some bearish signals. I got in almost immediately. And yeah, it was looking good until it kept pushing up. So again, I don't think I would have done anything differently. I did lose the week before as well. So I guess it was a bit of a revenge decision to climb in quickly and I want to get your money back. And yeah, it was just a mistake and we will learn. Yeah, can't win them all. Another strategy that I want to share with you guys, we're going to have to wait till next week, Tuesday, to do. but it is my star strategy. It is the one that makes the money. It is the one that has been tested. It's simple. Um, and yeah, in the next coming couple of Tuesdays, I want to give you guys some ideas of how it works, why it works, why it's so great, and why we have to wait until next year to trade it. Yeah, all coming up in the next video. Please subscribe. Have a good one. Bye bye.